Invisible Man. A film about a woman and the remaining amount of time not completed now. Remaining to be watched now. A scary horror movie with a lot of technology immediately in the movie now. Invisible Man. Cameras, computers, mysterious device. And sound now. And part of what causes panic with films similar to Invisible Man, with technology, replicas with Keanu Reeves, Battle Angel, Alita, a few examples, are what's obvious initially and later what's philosophically and psychologically concerning regarding safety and security and freedom now. Elon Musk has a business he's involved with implanting neuro cybernetics described by some professors and doctors into patients for eyesight, he says, now. And also, eventually, he says, for consciousness to be uploaded. With Bluetooth compatibility included now. And consciousness within stimulation makes his description and explanation psychedelic and hallucinatory. A person, in his words, in a context of psychology and behavior and reward from stimulation provided now, allow a person to be an avatar, a character, in a device powered by energy from electricity now. In other words, a person uploads their consciousness They take a nap and allow the process to unfold and complete, and then awake in a world where 2 plus 2 equals 5. And money and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are unnecessary. Food with no taste, and beer and tequila and whiskey with no burn in a throat. In a human's mouth now. Theoretically, he says, in a short amount of time now. Eloquently explaining cognition and neurons, neuroscience, and a system with processes in a few sentences. During an interview for a podcast now. Unfortunately, risk involved in what he's describing, Elon Musk, with an implant and consciousness uploaded and networking with other users and operators of a technological device, a technology object, surgically placed in a patient human for them to be an user operator who's an agent entity in AI. Has danger, risk, and possibly catastrophe. Having an AI robot with consciousness provided from a group of user operators, consciousness uploaded to their hard drive, with an algorithm, decision making, and choices faster than a user operator human in world now. An example of consciousness and human are expanded, multiplied. One person can be as many robots and AI software computers as they can manufacture and power from energy provided by batteries and solar panels and renewable sources. Spinning in wind. And generated in nuclear power plants now. A Facebook group with users and operators with their consciousness multiplied and expanded and added to make another group are no longer a part of a world fair and ethical and equal and less racist now. When their beliefs and what they do aren't denounced, restricted, controlled, or limited, and they begin to vote, and they start a cult, they sell drugs, they protect a rapper who likes underage women, and sports athlete who's a cartel mafia associate now. Problems in this context, within this example and description, now excluding further additional processes, parts, words and sentences and letters, destroys democracy. And makes confusion, misdirection, hallucination for those who aren't aware and aren't paying attention and suddenly are surrounded by a Black Lives Matter friends list on Twitter who followed a post and then later original consciousness user operator arrives and completes a task, a goal, an objective, and a purpose begun and initiated and started from artificial intelligence, AI, and a robot who has a technological device and Bluetooth connectivity to limit and reduce and suffocate and destroy a minority who they don't want to speak and say amen about a Jesus who's racist and a religion they've already decided should not be allowed in churches during a coronavirus pandemic. And needs to be eliminated now.